Hi, and welcome to what has to be the coolest place I've been to ever. We are at Chilli Point in Prague, and we're going to have a little look around what is a restaurant and a shop that specialises in our most favourite thing in the world. This is Chilli Point. So, I'm here with George. George is the general manager here at Chilli Point, and we just couldn't resist the opportunity to ask a few questions and have a real investigation around this place. So, George, first question, how long have you been open?
Almost 3 years.
3 years,
Yeah.
And it's going good?
Yeah, for start it was quite difficult, but right now it's getting well.
Yeah, so you're getting a reputation.
Yeah, it's quite difficult in Czech Republic finding some nice chili and fresh chili, and we start in the winter as well opening this restaurant. That was a little bit problem, but right now it's okay.
Excellent. And so we're in the shop part of your establishment, and just tell us about some of the amazing products you've got on the shelf.
For the products, we just for first 1 year almost, we get products from different companies. Right now we're doing quite a lot of our stuff, which we made it sausage, marmalades, honeys, dry chili, fresh chili. It's just ours. Because like buying from different partners are quite difficult, and we made it for ourselves, like presentation of this restaurant as well.
Good for you. So I'm looking at the dried chilies that you've got. You've got a really big selection of dried chilies. Do you have any of your favorites?
Like for my favorites, I like for the cooking, like I like wings. I do chipotle. It's for me like smoky chipotle. It's quite nice for me.
Yeah, wings.
I'm not lover like that very high spicy things.
Yeah, so just a little.
Yeah, a little bit spicy. I like it.
Cool, and you've got a lot of sauces on the shelf as well. So
yeah, we do our company do like extracts as well, or sausage which it's tomatoes inside and peppers inside. Yeah. There's like two things which we do right now,
yeah,
and we do dry chilies as well.
Awesome. So the extracts, what we found over here, are not necessarily the extracts that we're used to here in the UK. So it's not just the pure capsaicin. The extracts are very much a kind of a chili in a solution, isn't it?
That extract is just chili, nothing else. Just we take fresh chilies, put into the blender, mixing, and after putting to the glass.
Yeah, so nice, pure, clean extract. So
yeah,
kind of as it ought to be, really. None of this just blinding heat, which is great. So you also sell fresh chilies here, and you're able to get the fresh chilies in Czechia?
Yeah, we get fresh chili from the Czech Republic, like in the summer. In the winter we get from the Holland, because we don't have weather from fresh chili in Czech Republic. In the fresh chili in the summer, it's close to Prague, so 220 kilometers. We get one guy which growing the chili already almost 5 years, and he know how to do nice.
Excellent. And also we notice you have chili alcohol.
Yeah, we do. We macerate chili inside the alcohol. We get a vodka, rum, tequila, gin, and from these things you can buy it by the shot, or we can make it as a cocktail, like mojito, caipirinha, tequila sunrise, or stuff like this.
Get on. That's all sounds good. So we're really just touching the tip of the iceberg on this one. So you've seen on the footage just some of what this shop looks like. It's very, very funky. What we're going to do next is we're going to go downstairs. We're going to actually check out the restaurant. They claim on their menu that they use fresh chilies, but all their dishes are. Am I right by saying that all your dishes are served medium spicy?
Like all the dishes are medium spicy, and if the customers like more spicy, it's up to him. So, and the chef putting there a little bit more chili and to make spicy.
I can't resist. Okay, so we're going to cut down to that and let's have a look at what the restaurant's like. Okay, so we've made our way down some winding stairs into kind of the basement of this building, and it's just so cool. I think I want to live here. So the artwork is just brilliant. The whole theme, the sort of the red decor, pictures of Wilbur Scoville, pictures of chilies on the wall. I mean, man, yeah, this is kind of how I want to live, I think. So. Now, one of the things that's really interested me about this particular restaurant is that every dish has chili, from the starters to the mains to the desserts. And what we've got in front of us here is a selection of some of the chilies that they choose to use. But my first question, George, is when you create a dish here, are you creating a dish and then adding chili? Or do you think about the chili and then make the dish?
First time we opened this restaurant, we thinking like doing like dish, and after putting that chili, how that customers like. But after we start tasting the dishes and wasn't like good, doesn't good taste because each chili have different flavor. There was point like we started we opened restaurant with different menu which we choose for starter, and we started building that food for the flavor of chili.
Excellent, as it should be really then. So building a dish around the flavour notes of the chili is exactly what I would want in life. So I think it's very easy, you may agree, to just create a dish and put chili in and say it's hot, but then to actually think about the flavours, so we've got the plate of chilies in front of us here, and these are fresh chilies that they're using genuinely in the kitchen here. So we've got your kind of traditional sort of bird's eye peri-peri style chilies, so a little sharp heat, a little bit of sweetness. Cayenne, again, lovely big sort of fruit sweet flavour to it. And then we've got things like jalapeno, green jalapeno, so earthy, slightly bitter notes to it. And then we've got some yellow and red habanero, so we're almost edging towards like citrus flavours, you say?
It's good for dessert.
Yeah, so we will be ordering some in a little bit as well. So, and then my favourite, the good old Butjalakia, Nagajalakia, which again, that's a big flavour, really nice perfume, but a lot of heat. The other thing these guys claim to do is all their dishes are medium heat, even though we've got some super hot chilies, so that's going to be really interesting to try. And they're very keen, I understand, to use fresh chilies as much as possible. And when you can't use fresh chilies, you preserve them yourself?
Yeah. Just for our kitchen, just making, because we cannot find it like Carolina Reaper in the winter. That's point we put it for the chefs at this.
So this is a jar full of Carolina Reapers, or breakfast to chili heads. And so it's just Carolina Reaper and I think vodka?
No, there's just water, salt, and citrusy to make, because after we'll be like dying a little bit, will be bad. There's point where it's a little bit citrusy.
Okay, so citric acid, really good for lowering pH basically, and preserving, which is great, and a little touch of salt. So brilliant that they can do this. So in effect, they've got as near as fresh as they can possibly get all year round when you can't have the fresh. So much like the UK for us, the chili season is quite short really. So this is a fantastic way to ensure that it can provide like consistency in dishes all throughout the year. So the other thing then is I'm itching to try some of your food because it just sounds fantastic. As you can see on your screen now, the menu just looks brilliant. It looks really good. And based on recommendation, we're going to try the tuna with cucumber, orange caviar, shrimp, aioli, vegetable, ragu with pine nuts and piri piri. So a nice real mix of fresh flavours there. And then for the main course, we are going to try the wild boar steak. That has a chestnut ragout, cabbage, cranberries, garlic chips, venison demi-glaze with juniper, which is just fantastic sounding, and with my favourite chilli, the Jalapeno. And then for dessert, we're going to look at a nougat parfait, which has pistachios, blackberries, waffle, passion fruit, and habanero. So it just sounds so tantalising. So we're going to get that ordered. The guys in the kitchen are going to kindly make that up for us, and then we'll pop back in a second and check it out. Okay, so our food is here, and Carolina, the waitress, is going to just pop it on our table and explain what we've got. So from a distance, it looks fantastic. Wow!
There's a tuna and prawns mayonnaise, ginger orange caviar, caponata with vegetable tomato, oil, chips consist of sepia and tapio, and cucumber. That's it.
Looks fantastic.
And,
thank you.
Thank you.
It just looks fantastic. Presentation is just great. It is a perfectly looking seared tuna. We've got a vegetable caponata with this, and I can see straight away that there is the piri piri is in the aioli. Is that correct? It just looks grand. So I'm making no apologies here. I'm going to get stuck in and just try this and see how it works out. Are you joining me? You're having a little?
Thank you.
I feel blessed and selfish all at once. So I'm going to go for a bit of the aioli really interests me on the basis so that's what's got the piri piri in as well, and then I'm just going to pop a little bit of the caviar in as well. Good stuff. That's so perfectly balanced. That's so clever. So the tuna is good quality, really good quality tuna. But aioli offers the heat, and you've got a little pinch of sweetness from the piri piri in there as well. Together, that's just a blend made for each other. Excellent, excellent food that. And again, heat-wise, it's low. It's not too hot, but just nice.
Yeah, that is point how it's like medium spicy right now in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and everything is fresh. We do in our kitchen everything fresh. We don't have any freezer.
Really?
All stuff. We do like system sous vide, which you put in the meat in the vacuum, into the hot water, which gets 70%, and after we put in for the heater.
Well, there you go. No freezer. What can you say? That's beautifully fresh. That's an absolutely divine starter dish. It's, so the balance is there. The vegetable caponata has a little chili in as well, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a lovely kind of like sweet offset, which just works really, really well for me. So as a dish, as a complete dish, that's it needs no more really. So you've got little pinches of cucumber in there as well for a little sort of fresh bite to there. So I will finish this, but I'm going to do that off camera, and then a little bit later we'll cut back in. The magic technology will cut back any second now, and we'll look at the main course, which is the wild boar. So back in a moment. Okay, so our main course has arrived. We have some wild boar steak here.
So your wild boar steak, chutneys, Parfait, chutneys ragu, chips with garlic and the cream, cranberry gel, and here is a sauce, demi-glace with juniper.
Oh, looks fantastic. Okay. Gonna look forward to diving into this. So how good does this look, eh? So wild boar, we've got a chestnut ragout, almost sort of autumnal looking dish, and but this one has the Jalapeno, yeah, is that correct? So so where is the Jalapeno within this dish, because it isn't visible to me? So how is it incorporated? How is it? in the dish?
It's in the demi-glace, it's Jolokia, and that meat, we put it to the vacuum with the chili as well, and then leave it for 2-3 days.
Ah, clever.
At this point, like that meat, it's spicy as well.
Okay, so the meat is sous vide with chili, basically, which is that's a great way of infusing flavour, and also in the demi-glace here, which actually, forgive my manners because I would not normally do this, but I'm actually just going to pop a little bit on the knife and just try it as is. But oh yeah. So that is surprisingly mild for Jalapeno. I don't haven't had anything so gentle on heat with that strong pepper. That's fantastic. So I've got to try. I make, again, no apologies for getting stuck in with this. I mean, the boar is cooked pink, which is perfect for me. I like meat that, frankly, a good vet would be able to bring back to life. So, so I'm going to get it in the demi-glaze with the chestnut and a little bit of the vegetables here as well. Chestnut, excuse me, is brilliant. How lovely is that? The meat, the quality. So, I am no professional food critic. The quality of that boar is lovely. Rich, but not over the top. The chestnut is just this brilliant sweetness. It's a nice, like, nutty, woody sweetness, which is just lovely. The demi-glaze just kind of brings it all together lovely. The heat, the Jalapeno, what you're getting is you are getting hints of, it's like a perfume of the ghost pepper, so nothing over the top, but you know it's there, and it's a very distinguishable pepper, isn't it? It's very, you know the flavour. But normally, if I've got anything with like ghost pepper in, as much as it's my favourite pepper, I know about it in a way where I'm starting to sweat. But that is medium heat, as you say. Yeah. It's a medium heat at best. It's arguably something that most people who are alright with just a little bit, you're alright with a bag of spicy peanuts kind of thing, you'd be fine with this sort of heat. So that's really impressive, really impressive. So there you go. So that's our starter, and again, we're gonna cut because you guys don't want to watch us just sit and eat an entire plate of goodness here, and we're gonna come back to the dessert in a second. But that you would not believe that you could do something so clever with Jalapeno as these guys have done. So really impressed. We're gonna see in a second. So our dessert is en route. We've got a parfait which has some blueberries and waffle, and it's looking rather interesting. So it's sitting, I can see it in the corner of my eye. It's coming.
So dessert, dumpling, and the stuffed caramel, raspberry gel, raspberry espuma, and the black and white chocolate.
Wow, so we've got like a black and white chocolate tuile. Again, a very pretty looking dish. So yeah, that looks pretty good, right? And we're going to get to try it. So again, habanero is the chili here. We've got a nougat parfait. It just looks sort of vibrant yet sumptuous. So yeah, I've got to do this. Which one do you recommend? Or
it's up to you.
I'm going for the nearer one. So this is a warm dessert with chocolate oozing out. There we go. So I've got a spoonful with a little bit of the raspberry parfait on there, raspberry mousse on there as well. Sorry. That actually is the hottest of the three dishes. The spice.
Yeah, because it's inside caramel, getting that spice a little bit down, and after start working the chili.
Yeah. So it's warm. The chocolate is just oozing loveliness. The raspberry mousse with it is just that lovely sort of sharp, acidic offset that you really want. So it isn't too rich, but I can feel the heat on that. I've got that again, using habanero with like the raspberries is just a brilliant idea, because you've got like these sort of tart and acidic or citrus flavours going on, which just all want to work together. So that's really clever. But the whole combination for me, I'm actually going to try and get a little bit of everything on the spoon now. There's a bit of raspberry, a bit of the parfait, and a little bit of the chocolate and the gel, and try it all as one little spoonful a second. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, because it's just, like I say, for me, a little bit sour, a little bit of rich chocolate, and a lovely underlying, very prominent habanero flavour, and not just heat but flavour, which is really important. That dude, that's so clever. That's so clever. You've got to be happy with that. You've got to be proud of that. I got to shake your hand. That's just really impressed me. Yeah, there we go, guys. That is just brilliant. That's just a little tiny little touch on what actually is available here at Chilli Point. So if you ever find yourself in Prague, if you do nothing else, then come here. If you are a chili head, if you are watching this video, as we trust that you've come to us from one of our other chili videos, come here, come and try it, come and have a night here. They've got a great wine cellar here, a great selection of drinks and cocktails, and a menu that's regularly changing, but with chili being the star of the show, you will not be disappointed. We're actually gonna stay on. We're gonna finish this food, and we're gonna go and do some shopping and buy a few bits and pieces from these guys as well. George, thank you so much for your hospitality and for allowing us to try all these. It's just been absolutely awesome, man. So, all right, guys. As always, chances are you're going to know somebody somewhere that will probably like to try and see this food. So, click that little subscribe button. Click the like button, feel free to share. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.